Mm. Hi everyone. Mm. Oh, Uchesu yalale, uyalale la. Let me tell you right now, Uchesu. When you call upon His name, Uchesu yalale la. When you call upon His name. Uchesu, oh, yalalela. Ah, yalalela. Mm. I'm excited, guys. Hello, guys. My name is Sikombos of Praise. I'm excited, waiting for my friend, Sis Izzy Thomas, all the way from United States, to be specific, in Florida. We're just gonna have an amazing conversation with her, speaking about the music, speaking about everything, really. Yeah, you can join us. You guys can join in. Everyone is welcome. Mm. Oh, yeah, la, 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 when you call upon His name. Oh, yeah, la, la. Ooh. Oh, yeah, la, la, la. Call upon His name. Ooh. Oh, yeah, la, 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 when you call upon His name. Oh, yeah, la, la, la. Ah, yeah, la, la. Mm. Oh, yeah, la, 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 when you call upon His name. Hey, oh, yeah, la, 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 when you call upon His name. Uchesu ya la le, oh ya la le la, when you call upon His name. Ooh. When you call upon His name, I, oh ya la le la, when you call upon His name. Ah man, I'm waiting for Sis Izzy Thomas. I'm waiting for. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Jesu ya la le la. Ooh. Oh ya la le la, when you call upon His name. Oh yeah, you can sing along, my friend. Jesu ya la le. Oh ya la le la, when you call upon His name. Oh ya la le la. Ooh. Oh yeah, la la la, when you call upon His name. Oh yeah, la la. Oh yeah, la la la, when you call upon His name. You can sing along. Oh yeah, la la la, when you call upon His name. Yes. Yeah.
Big
Just do your
song.
thing. I'm listening. Just do your thing. Why not?
Big song.
You
Hey,
know, my
bro, where I'm
friend.
at.
My friend, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I am doing great. It
I'm
is.
messing around with you right now. I'm just messing
Hey,
around with
you know
you.
I love that
I'm sure you
song.
can.
It's okay. You
I'm
know I
sure.
love that song, so it is well. It is well.
Thank you so much, man. I know you
Trying
can
to
be
get this
better than
glare
I
out of my
do.
glasses. I'm trying to move where I can get the glare. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get the glare out of my glasses. so
You know,
early. I didn't
I
want to put
think
any contacts in it so early. I said, you know what? The glasses is today.
no, you're looking good. Trust me, you're looking good. I think
Oh,
the weather
thank
is
you.
good.
Thank you.
I think the weather is good this side in Florida as well. How's the weather today?
Right now, it's a little cool, but by the end of the
Okay.
day, we'll be back in the 70s and 80s. It's a little cool
Oh
now.
yes.
Yes.
Wow. What season are you in? What season are you guys in? Is it summertime? Like here in
It
South
is,
Africa?
no,
Is
it
it?
is winter. It is winter time, but Florida is year-round sunshine. That's why they call it the Sunshine State.
Wow.
Yes, that's why we call it the
Okay.
Sunshine State. It is always hot and sunny.
Yo, even here in South Africa, I mean, right now we are in summer. It's summertime for us, you know. Yes, yeah. So it is very, very, very hot. But today it was raining earlier this morning. But we good. What time is it now? What time is it? What
It
time is
is
it now?
actually 10, it is 10:13 right now, 10:13 a.m.
Oh, love it.
Yes,
10:13
10:13
a.m.
a.m. 10:13
Okay,
a.m.
still in the. Oh, that's good. Okay, wow. Thank you so much. I'm excited. Thank you so
Right.
much for being here. You know, I'm excited. I was looking forward to this, you know, just to have a chat with you, you know, talking about what you all about, your music and stuff, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited. You know, tell me, you know, tell us what is your stage name, who you are, where do you come from, you know, what do you do? You know, yeah,
Okay.
just tell us
Yeah.
about what you're all about.
Sure. My stage name is Sis Izzy Thomas. I am a
Yeah.
recording gospel artist. I'm an artist manager. I'm a promoter. You name it, I'm probably that. I'm
Yes.
everything. Well, I can't say I'm everything, but I wear many hats, But
Mm,
most
mm.
importantly, I'm a child of God. So hey,
Yes. Yeah, and I love that. It's very important, right? Thank
amen.
you for
That's
coming
right.
out. Thank you for
My
saying
pleasure.
that. I mean, we needed to hear that, you know? Yeah.
Amen.
I mean,
Amen.
like you said, you wear all these caps, you're doing a lot of things, and you're doing it so well, you know? And we thank God for a gift. We thank God for, for giving you those opportunities and the courage and the strength to do all of these things. Firstly, you know, before we got carried away, you know, because I've got so many questions that I want to ask you today. But
Go for it.
firstly, the
I
first
have all
one,
the time in the
do
world
this.
for you. All the time in the world for you. So go for
Thank you
it.
so much. I know. I need to acknowledge this. I know you are very busy, but you're able to make time for us, and I'm truly grateful
Of
for
course.
that, you know. Yeah, let's start with this one. Do you listen to South African gospel music?
I don't know many South African artists, well, except you, and also there's another guy.
Thank
Oh, I
you.
forgot his name. Yeah, there's another
Yeah.
guy. His name is, oh my goodness, what's his name again? He sings Yahweh. The Busy. I know him. That was pretty much the only South African artist music that I listen to.
Oh, lovely. I'm glad you do, man. You just listen to my song, you know, so you
Yeah,
do. Yeah, good.
I don't know any. Remember, I told you were the first South African
Yes,
artist that I had this on my show. So I don't know
yes.
many South African artists.
Yo, and I appreciate that, you know. Yes, yeah. When are you coming to South Africa? You know, when have you been to South Africa before?
I have
Or
never been
are
to
you still
any
thinking
parts
about
of
coming this side?
Africa. I have not been to any parts of Africa, but it is on my bucket list. So hey, one day,
Yes.
Lord's willing, when I'm invited, I will be there. It's a long flight, so I have to pray. You have to pray my strength because I don't know if I can sit on the
Mm.
plane that long. Hi, Michael. Hi, Bro. Wow.
Oh, yes, yeah. Let's just acknowledge the guys right here, right now. Happy Moses. I can see everyone.
Tiny
Mamtini,
Izzy
thank you so much for
P.
joining us. Yes, this is amazing. Yes, yeah. Yes, okay. Oh, yes. How did you get into this gospel space? How did you get into the gospel music space? How
Oh
long have you
wow,
been in the music industry?
that's a good question. To be honest, I was never really interested in doing gospel music. I was just more
Mm-hmm.
on the promotion side of it. I've always been promoting as long as I can remember. And then
Mm-hmm.
we have like my friend Jesus Rambo. He's a gospel artist as well from Jamaica,
Okay.
but he's
Mm-hmm.
here in the States now. But he's the one that pretty much forced me. I'm gonna say forced that. That's my friend. I can say that he pretty much forced
Yeah.
me into the studio because when I first
Yes.
started in 2020, I
Mm-hmm.
started during the pandemic. So I
Oh,
wrote this
yes.
song. I wrote this song called Corona Who. And this song
Mm-hmm.
pretty much came about when I was watching the news and I saw body bags. I'm hearing feedback
Oh.
for some reason. Yeah, I saw body bags. I see
Mm.
um big trucks with bodies in there. And they said
So,
this was like Corona. So I'm like, Corona
yes.
who? Like, where did this thing come from? I'm hearing feedback. Are
Yes.
you hearing feedback? I'm hearing some serious feedback.
Oh, no, not really. Let me just
Yeah, I'm
see.
hearing,
Yeah,
I'm
you
hearing
just carry
feedback. So
on,
yeah.
please. You
Yeah, I'm
are?
hearing
Okay,
myself. Yeah, I'm hearing some feedback.
okay, let me just do that, okay? Okay, let's
Okay,
see
no
how
problem. Okay,
are
yeah,
you
it's
here now?
gone now. Okay, yes,
Okay, now.
perfect. Okay, so when I saw this thing happening on the news, I say Corona, who? Like Corona what? Where did this thing come from? So
Yes.
instantly in my head, the song Corona Who came about. I instantly wrote the song just like that in minutes. You know, basically the song is saying that Corona Who, you know, Corona what? Corona can't touch me because I'm Holy Ghost filled by the Almighty. So I'm declaring and decreeing over my life that this little thing that's going around killing all these people can't touch me. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, it's gonna get me." I mean, I've known people who've passed away from it. I have family that passed away from it. So in no way was the song talking down on anyone that had it, because this was like in the beginning stage. So, you know, I'm speaking over my life that this thing is not gonna touch me. You know, the
Yeah.
blood of Jesus on this little dirty virus. So
Sure.
after that, you know, this is when Jesus Rambo, he was like, Sister Izzy, you need to, you know, get in the studio. You know, he said it in patois, of course, Sister Izzy, Sister Izzy. I said, Jesus Rambo. I said, no. I said, no, sir. I'm not going to no studio. I did this song for fun, not to be a recording gospel artist. Sister Izzy, Sister Izzy,
Yeah.
coming to the studio. I already have it booked. I say, you know what? I'm not coming to no studio. So he was very adamant, and he kept coming and coming and coming. I said, you know what? Let me just go. Let me go see what this studio thing is all about, because he is so adamant and he's not giving up. So long story
Yes.
short, I went in the studio for the first time. I recorded my
Yes.
song called Father, and Father was a song that I dedicated to my father who passed away in 2016.
Oh,
So
that's a nice
after
tune.
that, yes, thank you.
Mm.
So after that song, you can't get me out of the studio. The moment a song pop in my head, I am gone to the studio. You can't keep me out of there. So
Yo.
that's how I came into the studio, thanks to my friend Jesus Rambo and a host of other friends that encouraged me to also get in the studio as well.
Look at you right now. You're winning awards. You're doing amazing
Yeah,
things, you know?
yes,
You know? I
yes,
thank
God is
Rainbow.
good.
I thank Rainbow for actually, putting pressure on you. I'm being honest, just to encourage you, you needed that, Look at you now,
Yes.
you're doing so well, we celebrate you this afternoon, I just say, you're doing so well. Yeah, so why do you do gospel music? Why do you do what you do? Why gospel music?
Honestly, I'm in it for soul winning. You know, a lot of people, you know, some are in it for the fortune, some are in it for the fame, but Sister Izzy's in it to win souls, even one. And my
Mm-hmm.
main focus is the youths, because we are losing our youths to the street. So this is why I use a lot of dance hall, I use a lot of reggae beats, I use a lot of hip hop beats in my music, because I'm trying to appeal to the younger crowd. And I tell people,
Mm-hmm.
don't listen to the rhythm, don't listen to the beat, because I mean, it's nice, but listen to the words, listen to the lyrics behind the beat. Because if this is what it takes for me to win the youth, then I'm going to use this beat because it captures their attention. They're going to say, wow, I can use a hip hop beat and I can do this in church. And if you can use hip hop beat out there and you're talking about gun violence and raping women and drugs, then yes, you can use this in a positive way, and you can quote the
Absolutely.
scriptures in your music, and you can draw the attention of these youths, let them know it doesn't have to be about that stuff. You can be positive, talk about life, family, love, Jesus, and all this good stuff, you know. So that's my main focus, is to win over the youths.
I'm actually excited for you and I celebrate you honestly, because you're tapping into that space, into that market, and also creating something that is so relevant for the current generation with a positive message, and also you also spoke about, the importance of really creating good music, like the lyrical content, you know what I mean? So yeah. So that is very important. So what type of music do you do? What style of gospel music do you do? Are you a singer? Are you a rapper?
I
Yeah.
do both. I sing and rap. I don't limit myself, you know. I do it all.
And I think so. And I love that song. There's this. What is your current single? Because
well,
I've listened to the song on
well,
YouTube and everything.
Well,
It's
there's one
amazing.
that everybody like. It's not my current one, but everybody loves "Can't Trouble Me." You know, that's just the one that
Yeah.
everybody loves. Everybody loves "Can't Trouble Me." "Can't Trouble Me" actually came out last year.
No, I love that song. You know what I mean? That song, it's a hit, I tell you. I'm
Yes,
not being
everybody
biased,
loves it.
just being real, because it has been on my system, for some time, always on repeat. I always
Yeah,
listen to that song.
thank you.
Who do you look up to? Who do you actually look up to in terms of your songwriting and your singing or your presentation? Do you have a role model that you look up to? Do you have a mentor, like a musical mentor?
Well, as I said before, Jesus Rambo is the one that kind of inspired me into this music because he's just as humble as they come. You know, he has a long story. So when people get to know his testimony, that motivated me and encouraged me that, okay, well, if God brought him this far to where he is now, then I can do anything, you know, because we can do all things through Christ, which strengthens us. So when I look back at everything that he went through, I say, okay, I can do this then. I got this, you know, because I didn't go through a quarter of the things that he went through. So he kind of motivates me all the time. You know, you got this. Don't worry about what people say, you know, because my style of music is different from everyone else's. You know, I tell people all the time, I don't try to be like Mike. I try to be like Sister Izzy, and I try to be more like Jesus. I'm not trying to be like the next man. So I always say, you know, I'm no carbon copy of anyone out there. I can only be me. That's all I can be. And I try to be the best me that I can be. You know, so
And it's very important.
he inspires me a lot.
I love that. I mean, it's very important to be you, to be original and do you. You know what I mean? You know, but sometimes, you know, people don't compare you with someone else. You know what I mean? You know,
Right.
some people are actually in the game. You know what I mean? And so it's like I said, it's very important. Like you're saying, it's very important to just do you and be you. You know, and be original and keep it real. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is very important. Yes, yeah. Can I put you on the spotlight? Can you
Anytime,
just sing?
hey, I stay ready. I stay
Can you
ready.
just sing 2 lines of your song? Trouble Me. Can you just do like 3 lines? You know,
Okay.
yes, please. Live.
All right, no problem. You can't trouble me, Satan. You can't trouble me. You knock on my door every day, morning,
Yeah.
noon, night, and day. You must never come this way. Ah, Jesus Christ, we say. You can come here with me. I'm on my way to Calvary. You don't
Voice.
see what I see. There's no hypocrisy, so you can't trouble me, Satan. Can't trouble me.
Good. You know, you're so good, eh? You are so talented. You can
Thank
sing,
you.
you can write good music, you can rap,
Thank you.
you know, and you're so original. And I love that
Thank you.
about you. Where do you see your music for the next 5 years? Where do you see
Oh
your brand
my.
for the next 5 years?
I see myself traveling like all over the globe. It is my intention to like hit every country, Lord's willing. I want to just travel all over the place. I want to do more collaborations. I want to just continue promoting all the different artists. Although myself, I'm a gospel artist, it's not about me. It's not about self. You know, we have to work as a team. You know, I always say one hand can't clap. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. So I just want to continue pushing and pressing and help encouraging and motivating other upcoming artists that are striving to make it in this business because it's a hard thing. It's very hard, especially being a Christian in this dog eat dog world. So I just see myself traveling everywhere, Lord's willing.
I mean, you know, you're a singer and also an artist promoter, artist
Yes.
manager. You know, are you managing someone at the moment? And also, how do you sustain yourself? How do you do all of these things? You know, where do you find inspiration? How do you stay motivated? Because you're
The
doing
Lord is
all
my
these things
strength.
all over the place
The
and you're doing
Lord
so
is
well.
my strength.
How do you
To tell
recharge?
you the truth, I don't know how I managed to do all this stuff. Honestly, like I said, it's nobody but God because there's so much I do. You know, I'm a mom as well. You know, I have a very young child. I have a 7-year-old, so it's like only God can give me the strength to do all these because the moment I wake up out the bed after I pray, I am on this computer from the time I wake up until it's way past my bedtime. So it's like I'm on a couple hours sleeps every day because I deal with people from across the globe. So I'm always helping somebody, you know, and then I have one of my artists, shout out J Jones 876. He has an album launch coming up on December 10th. So I'm going to be in Jamaica, you know, on December 10th, Lord willing, for his album launch. So, you know, I'm just trying to stay busy and stay active because when you stay busy, it keeps you out of trouble and you just have to keep your eyes on Jesus and not focus what's going on around the world because if you're so focused on what's going on around the world, you're just going to lose your way, you know. So just
Yeah,
stay
true.
positive, keep your eyes on Jesus and just let him lead you. Amen.
Yes, true. I love that. That's powerful. Thank you so much. You know, I had this music that you know, the current, I'm talking about the current person that you are managing right now. He's amazing. You know,
Yes.
that guy is amazing. I love his
Yes,
voice.
he is.
And also, can I just say, you have a wonderful mom. Your mom, she's very supportive
Oh
in
my
what you
God.
do.
Yes. Yes, she is.
She's your big fan, right?
My number
You
one.
guys
She's my number one supporter. And also, I have to shout out my
oh
little bro. I have to shout my little bro DJ Giovanni Williams out because let me tell you, this little kid here, he's in the UK, and I don't care what time of the day, morning, noon, or night,
yeah,
he is there supporting me. He
sure.
promotes my stuff more than I do sometimes. Anytime that he sees it, the moment he sees it, it's out there. So I have to shout
Yeah,
out DJ Giovanni Williams out of the UK. He is very supportive, and also Minister Marie Bowman. They are like top notch. Pastor Guy Francis. I'm not gonna start naming everybody, but those are like the very very ones that are. I mean, to the end of the earth, they are there supporting me nonstop. So I have to shout them out.
and
Hi, Victor Trudy. God
and
bless you.
yes, like you said, yeah. How are you? Yes, like you said, what we do, things that we do in being in the music space, it's so easy, and also
Yes.
we're creating music for people. So, exposure is very important. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you're now acknowledging, people are actually making an impact. Like
Yes.
supporting you, that practical support, that practical intervention. It's very important, just getting our music there. Yeah. So I respect you for that. And also, I wanna please talk to me about your upcoming program. And also, can you also speak to us about, these nominations, these award nominations that you are being nominated for? Tell us about, I mean, we need to celebrate you, and that is good news. Just tell us about what are you actually working on as well. All right.
Okay. Well, right now I'm working on a few songs for some I'm working on a couple collaborations, I should say. I'm working on a couple collaborations. I'm working on 3 compilation albums right now. I had 3 producers reach out to me to be a part of a compilation album. So of course I didn't turn that down because I love the rhythm. I mean, for me, I have to like listen to the rhythm. If it's something nice and if the Lord says go, I go. If he says sit still, I'm sitting still because it's not every project I jump on. If I'm not feeling it, I will not jump on it. But if it's something that catches my attention, of course I'm gonna jump on it because I'm all about support. And also, I have, yes, like you said, I have quite a few nominations. Honestly, I couldn't even keep up with them because I try my best to post as I get them because I really don't remember all the time. But there's one that I have that my live stream has been nominated for virtual show of the year. And that is actually a radio station that is literally 30 minutes from my house. And I never even knew about this radio station. I had no idea. She nominated me. She said I guess she's been watching me, so she nominated me. I never even heard of her until another award show that I was nominated for, which is the Tampa Bay Gospel Award. Shout out to Gerard Holmes. I was nominated there, and that's how I met her, through him. So, I mean, it's like a small world. You have to stay on your A game because you never know who's watching you. Because if I was slipping and doing something wrong, then I would have never been nominated for that award show. And I actually met this lady that nominated me at the S&M Gospel Award show. And on that show, I was actually 3rd place for the pageant queen. So shout out Miss Stephanie McDonald on that as well. So that's how I come to meet this lady who nominated me for my radio broadcast. She literally sat behind me and I never knew who she was. And we were just having a conversation that way. So it was the first time that I ever met her. And when she interviewed me last week, we just realized we're only like 30 minutes away from each other. We like, wow, this can't be, and we don't know each other. So moving forward, we will stay in contact, and she is very supportive. She helps push artists as well, and she has her own radio station here too. So I mean, it's a blessing when you can meet other people. See, I'm nominated for a lot of awards, but I'm not focused on the accolades. My purpose for this thing is I want to network. I want to learn more about the music industry because there's so much that we need to know about the industry, and a lot of people are not willing to share. So if I can go into these conferences and they're giving me free nuggets, I'm going to take it. I don't have to be nominated for an award to go and support these award shows when they're having an event. When they see that you're coming to support them, that shows them that, okay, well, they're interested in me, then maybe I need to see what it is that they're doing. Don't wait until you're nominated to support people in something that they have. Support them, whether you know them or not, because you're helping yourself too. They're giving you information on how you can grow in this business. I didn't learn a lot of these things. I did not know. A lot of this stuff I've learned through reading because there are so many people I know in the industry, but no one said, okay, Sister Izzy, let me take your hand. You have to do this, you have to do that. I learned about copyright stuff on my own. Nobody didn't even say, oh, you need to copyright this, you need to do that. Nobody was telling. I mean, I had to literally read. to learn about all this
Sure.
stuff. I didn't know, because you have to understand, I came into the industry not as someone interested in being a recording artist. I came into it just for fun, put the music out there just for fun, not to like take it that serious. But once I finally got into it and caught on to it, I said, oh, okay, so this is something nice. You know, I can sit here. You can pretty much teach people through your music. All I have to do is just write a story or put some scriptures in there, and boom, you have a song. So I said, okay, I can do that. You know?
You know, you're amazing, I tell you. I mean, you had to learn all of these things on your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't have a mentor. No one was teaching you all of these things, and you are mastering it. You are mastering it. Look at you, man, you're doing it. I think it's very also important, you know, as music ministers, you know, to acquire the skills and the knowledge, you know, and make sure that we go out there, you know, we do research, you know what I mean? You know, and hard work pays. Look at you now, you know. So yeah, so I'm encouraged, even myself, you know. And what I love about you, that has been my observation about you, is that you just enjoy what you do, and you're doing it so well. You know, your level of professionalism, you know, you're so competent, you know, and like I said, you do you. You know, you're always authentic. You know, and yeah, so yeah, I just love that about you, you know, and yeah, so yes, are you available on social media? Where can you find your music? You know, can people book you? And you know, yeah, so are you available? Where can you find your music, and how active are you on social media? Where can we find you?
Greetings, bro. DJ GKP. I had to shout him out real quick. So yes, I am on every social media platform known to man: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it, I am there. Just type Sis Izzy Thomas and you will find me. Even if you just Google Sis Izzy Thomas, I'll pop up. My music is on all digital platforms, every last one of them. It is there. So you can also check out my website. Is www.sisizzythomas. I'm sorry, www.sisizzyonthebeatman.com, and you'll find everything you need to know there as well.
You know, before I even leave you, thank you so much for that information. It's very important. People at least they know where to find you. You know, can I just say thank you, Michelle? You know, for tuning in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, everyone, for being here. We appreciate it. And also, yeah, I want to check one thing before you leave. How big is gospel music in Florida?
Oh my goodness! You know, the thing is, well, I to tell you the truth, I didn't even know it was as big as I thought it was, because, like I say, through these award shows, I'm finding out so many artists are actually in my area that I never even knew about. If I didn't go to this award show that I went to in North Carolina, the S&M Gospel Award, I would have never knew that people are in my backyard that are gospel artists. I did not even know these people. One literally like a couple streets away from me, a group. They're a quartet group, and I had no idea. There was some from my hometown, in my hometown, that I didn't even know, because I left my hometown in 2000, so I didn't even know that they themselves were recording gospel artists as well until I was at the award show. I'm like, wait a minute, like what? Like you're a gospel artist now? So I mean, there's a lot of people in the state of Florida that does gospel music, and if I never went into these award shows, like I said, I would have never known that it was that big of a thing, because I was thinking it's more of a secular thing here in Florida. I would have never thought that the gospel industry was as big as it is until I went to these award shows. So I'm so grateful that I went and got to know a lot of these artists that are there. But it's very big in Florida.
Wow. You know, this is amazing, right? Can we expect any music collaboration from your side? Probably with one of the African gospel artists in Africa. You know, is that the plan? Is that part of the plan?
I've actually done one already. I've done one with an artist in Malawi, and I have one that I'm working on now with an artist in Zimbabwe. So I mean, I'm always open. So, and there's a pastor in Nigeria. We have one coming up as well. So I'm gonna have one with this pastor in Nigeria. So I mean, there's quite a few. I've had quite a few that come to me, but you know, as I said before, I don't jump on all of them. You know, you have to pray about it first. So I mean, I have 3 already out there, and I have a couple in Jamaica that I've already done. So hey, I'm open. I'm open. As long as God says yes, Sister Izzy on the beat, man.
I hope we can get something together in future, eh? No pressure.
Hey, no doubt about it. You know you're my friend, so whenever you're ready.
I will give you a call privately. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You know what, Sister Izzy, I know your day. There's so much happening today for you. You know, because so many activities happening. Like right now, especially today. But thank you so much for your time. You know,
My pleasure.
I'm so honored. You know, and I enjoyed the whole interview with you. You know, and yeah, it's all about spreading the news. You know, the good news. It's really
Yeah.
about celebrating. You know, so yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, and may God bless you. And yeah,
Thank
all the
you.
best for today. And thank you
God
so much
bless
for a
you
good
too.
time.
Shout out Bro
Yeah, thank you
Wow. Let
so
me tell
much.
you, Bro Wow, he's in Jamaica. So shout out my bro Wow. And
Thank you
Michael,
so. You know,
Michael is actually in Jamaica as well too. So shout out to Michael. I see Kama came on earlier. God bless you, Kama Irvin. Kama Irvin's in Jamaica as well. China Easy Key, Sister Michelle. Who else I saw? Yeah, MTC Creative Kitchen. That's Michael I was speaking of. Yeah, he's in Jamaica.
I think
And I want
Mom
to make
she
sure I
did.
get everybody. I see some other people. I don't know who they are, but shout out to them. I am Sunny Dave. I'm not sure who they is, but shout out to you for tuning in. Appreciate you. And I saw someone say name Expert TV Mountain. Shout out to you. Victor Chudy, bless up yourself. God bless you. DJ GKP. Hey, I have to shout out DJ GKP. DJ GKP is the one that gave me the name Fireball. So that is why I wrote a song called Fireball. Yes, DJ GKP is back. And yeah, I'm gonna link you with DJ GKP. DJ GKP is back now, and he's gonna start back doing music on November 4th.
Yes.
So he will be pushing the gospel music again. He's a gospel DJ, so I have to link you with DJ GKP. He's there though, so you can kind of link with him. You guys aren't following DJ GKP. Follow my bro DJ GKP. He's always blazing up the hottest tracks in gospel music. I'm telling you, he's not. It's not a game. He's very energetic. So if you guys aren't following him, follow him now. Tell you right. See,
Wow.
fireball.
Because
Follow my bro
tell me
DJ
before.
GKP, guys. November 4th. Set your alarm. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's midnight. I'm at 12:30 a.m. your time. If you're not asleep, he's gonna blaze up the tracks. YouTube, Facebook, and on his online website. I had to throw that in for that.
You do it so, and I'm looking at you. I'm like, what? You know, and it's like, not now. You know, how many albums do you have? You know what I mean? How many albums do you have? I mean, it has been a journey from 2020 until now. How many
I have
singles?
one
How many
EP.
singles? Do you
I have an EP and I have an album out and I have a few singles, which is they're all available on the digital platforms. And I have some that are not on the platforms yet because I was thinking of compiling another album later down the year, so I haven't put those out yet. But they are done, mixed, mastered, everything. I just haven't put them out yet. But there are a couple that I just did. They're not officially out yet, but they're in the listening ear. They're like on YouTube and stuff, but not on the platforms yet.
have? Okay, now I'm about to leave you. You know, but I want to ask you this. This is the last question. You know. Thank
Hey, you
for
can
your
ask me
time.
anything
I
you
know
want.
it's
I have all the time for you, my friend. I have all the time for you, so you're okay.
I wanted to ask you something. Okay, I have to remember this one. Oh yes, yeah. I mean, you've been exposed to so many things. You've done so many things, really. Yeah, right. You've done so many things. You are running your own show. You know, being a musician and also managing all these artists. I want to check with them. I'm just curious about this one. What
Yes.
skills are you developing right now?
Oh, I'm learning how to produce. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yes, I'm learning the production side of the industry right now. So that's like when you first saw me coming on, I had the camera switch around because I was sitting here like learning the production side because it's very costly. As you know, it's very costly to go into the studio. So I'm here in the process right now, which is what I'll be doing today. I'm training for the production side of things. And I mean, I'm not too worried about the mix and mastering part. I just focus on like the recording part because I'm hearing mix and mastering isn't as hard as it seems, but I don't really want to touch that right now. I'll leave that to my producer to do all of that stuff. Oh, shout out Dennis G. I can't forget that. Shout out Dennis G out of Belize, one of the baddest producers out there. He is the producer behind the rhythm for Can't Trouble Me and Don't Look Plummy. And most of all of my big hits is Dennis G. So shout out Dennis G out of Belize. I can't leave him out. Yes. Yes. And look out for the collaboration with Dennis G and myself as well too. So look out for that. Yes.
Everybody's here to celebrate you, man. You know, this is amazing. And you know, and your songs are amazing, you know.
Thank you.
Those songs are amazing. I tell you. You know, you work with the best, right?
Yeah,
You
that's
work with
right.
the
That's
best,
right.
I tell you. You know?
God
Yes.
is
What is
good.
your favorite? What is your favorite scripture in the Bible?
Oh my God, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthened me. Let me tell you, that is one of my favorite scriptures. And also Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness is of me, said thus the Lord. Because let me tell you, the weapons may form, but hey, they will not prosper when you come to Sister Izzy, because you're going to bounce off. And trust me, they have been coming. It's been trying to come, my friend, but hey, I serve a God that sits high and looks low, and that He is not going to allow anything or anyone to deter me from the love of Jesus Christ. You know, people will come, they will call you everything but a child of God. And you know, the more you elevate, you know, the more the problems come. But you can't allow that stuff to get to you. You know, you have to sit there, pray for them. Don't talk down on them. Don't step on their necks. I know sometimes you want to, but you're going to be the bigger person. You know, you're going to say, Lord, give me strength. Hold my tongue, Lord. Hold my tongue, because oftentimes you want to let go. But you have to remember that you're not of the world anymore. You know, you're in the world with Christ now, so you're not of the world anymore. So you have to just sit there, calm yourself down a little bit, breathe, and just say, Lord, give me strength to like ignore these things that are coming, because the lies will come. You know, people will try to badger your name because they're very envious, but it's okay. See, like me, I use all that as motivation, which is, in some of my songs, I use that in my music. Instead of me going to retaliate, I can use a song like Don't Look Upon Me. I have one called Don't Look Upon Me, because people are so worried about what the next man or next woman is doing. They're losing focus on what it is that they should be doing. So I say, don't look on me. You know, look to Christ. That's who you should be looking up to. Because when you're trying to focus on what I'm doing or what the next man or next woman is doing, you're going to lose focus on what it is that God ordained you to do. That's if God ordains you. You know, because that's another thing that baffles me, because I'm seeing all these titles floating everywhere, my friend. There's titles everywhere. Everybody has a title now. Everybody's so caught up on titles. Titles not going to get you into heaven, so leave it. Stop it, I say. So that is when I wrote this song called Practice What You Preach. Because we have so many people out there. They sitting there, they're preaching the word, they're speaking it, but they're not living that life. How can you tell me to love my brothers and my sisters when you yourself is talking down on the very next person that's sitting next to you? But you want to tell me that I need to love my brother and sister when you can't do it. You know, we have some behind the pulpit preaching love, teaching love, and they are the worst ones in here. They're just full of hate. Their heart is so corrupted. But yet you're going to sit here and preach to me about love and all this stuff. No, how does that work? No, you have to practice what you preach. So like I say, everybody can't lay hands on Sister Izzy. Not everybody, because you're not going to put that bad spirit on me. So you have to practice what you preach before you can come and try to say you're going to tell me something. Know the Bible for yourself, my people. Don't let the devil fool you, because the devil is busy out there. I'm telling you.
You're on fire, girl. You're on fire, girl. What can I say after that? What can I say after that? I mean, they are so powerful, and it's so powerful, you know. And that conversation is very important as well, you know. To say we talk about these things, and also, you know, I love what you said. To say, you know, we need to focus, stay focused. You know, keep your eyes on the Lord. You know what I mean? And yeah, so, and because I mean, it's our source of strength, you know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, my friend. You know, what a conversation. I feel so empowered, you know, and thank you so much for your heart.
My pleasure. Anytime, anytime. You know, I'm just a phone call away. I got you, my friend. I got you.
I will. I'll give you a call. You know, thank you so much. I
My
really
pleasure.
appreciate you. And thank you so much. And keep well, and all the best for today. And I'll be tuning in. You know how it is.
Yes.
Thank you so
God
much,
bless you.
and I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. Keep well.
Thank you. All right, bro. Wow, Sister Michelle. God bless you all.
Thank you. Michelle is there. Everyone is here, right? You've got everyone coming here.
Yeah, some people probably still asleep because it's very early on my end right now. It's like I said, it's after 10 and after 9 in Jamaica, so it's very, very early.
So what do you do? You know, what do you do in your spare time? What do you do? What else do you do besides one of these things? What, you know, you find time? What else do you do?
Okay, so for those that don't know, but everybody that's pretty much here already know, my middle name is Foodie. So I like to eat. Yeah, I just like to try different food, and I just eat. You know, I love food.
Wow. Do you do any?
I'm sorry, what was that?
you do any physical activities? Do you go to gym, whatever? Do you
Oh
gym?
no, that's a whole nother testimony, my friend. That'll take me probably all day. Yeah, I mean, well, I can get into it. I have time if you have time. All right, so like I say, people.
Yeah. Are you still there? Are you there? Hmm. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a network. I'm still here. Are you still there? This is Izzy, Thomas. Are you still there? I'm here. Thank you so much, guys. I recognize you, Browell. You know, Michelle, Minister Michelle, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You know, yeah, true. Our God is able. Powerful stuff. Okay, I think let me just try and get her back. You know, yes. I think we've lost her. She's coming back again. Just hold on, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in.
We're back.
Yes, I'm very
Hey,
back.
let me tell you, this network trying to knock us out. Not today, network. Not today. So, as I was saying, thank you guys for coming back in. As I was saying, when you were asking me about physical activities and things of that nature. So, for those that don't know, you know, I was in a serious auto accident back in 2012. I'm sorry, 2013. I was in a serious auto accident back in 2013. We're now in 2022, and I still deal with complications from that accident. So I was rear-ended on my way going to work. You know, I decided to go to work 2 hours early because I had to do the year-end report. So as I'm going to work, it's about 6 in the morning. You know, I'm driving normally 60 miles or better, going down the road, and out of nowhere, I'm rear-ended and knocked to the other side of the road. So the police, they're looking for an 18-wheeler truck because they apparently thought that I was hit by an 18-wheeler with the impact on the vehicle. But it was not an 18-wheeler. It was simply a Honda that hit me, a little small Honda. But because of the speed, and it wasn't a stop and go, the impact was so hard that it hit me at 6 miles per hour, knocked me over there. When the paramedics came, I had no feeling waist down. I could not feel anything. So I'm sitting here in panic mode. I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm going to be paralyzed in my 30s. Like, Lord, this can't be life. I have a young son, and who's going to take care of my son? I said, this can't be life. So, you know, when they came, they're poking me with these needles. They're like, can you feel anything, ma'am? I'm like, no, sir, I'm not feeling nothing. They kept poking and poking and poking. Can you feel anything? No, sir, I'm not feeling nothing. I'm like, oh, Lord, am I going to be paralyzed? So that's when they took me out of the car. They tried to help me stand up myself. I just kept falling back because I'm like, I have no feeling. How am I going to stand up? So a couple of the officers, firemen, they picked me up, put me in the ambulance. They ran me to the hospital, ran some tests, every test known to man. Then they come back and tell me, ma'am, we don't see anything wrong. I'm like, the devil's a liar. You can't tell me that there's nothing is wrong. I have no feeling waist down. What do you mean there's nothing wrong? I'm like, no, ma'am, you need to check that again because something's not right. I cannot feel anything waist down. You say, well, you know, maybe it's just a nerve or something like that. I say, no, ma'am, something's wrong because I'm like, my back's killing me right now. My back is like hurting so bad, like it's unbearable. So she's like, well, ma'am, we don't see anything wrong. We've done x-rays, we done MRIs, we done all this. We don't see nothing wrong. I say, ma'am, something not right. I say, no, this can't be right. So they sent me home with a few tablets. Those tablets was like drinking water because they did nothing for me. I was up all night, couldn't sleep a lick. Up all night crying, tossing and turning. I could not sleep. So then the following day, I called my doctor, and my doctor referred me to this ortho. So this ortho, they did MRIs, they did a CT scan with contrast, without contrast. And for those that don't know what with contrast is, it's like this blue dye that they put in your body. That when they put it in the machine, they can see everything on the machine. They can see where all the things that are damaged. So once they did all this stuff, the doctor came back and he's like, well, Miss Thomas, okay, so your L4, your L5, your C3, your C4, your left rotor cup are all damaged. And then they told me that that is the reason why I'm having so much pain, because these discs, they're out of place. So they wanted to do surgery. I said, no, sir. I'm not doing no surgery. I say, I'm only in my 30s. I am not doing surgery. And then I go on your table, and when I come out, I can't walk. I already have no feeling or waist down. Why am I going to have you cut my back? No, sir, I'm not doing surgery. So I'm like, I know God. God is able. And I am not having you cut my back. My late father went through this already with his back, and he hasn't been the same since. He ended up swelled up, and he doesn't walk. So now you want me to go and get cut up? No, sir, I'm not doing surgery. So I say I would just leave it. Give me some pills or something. So they ended up sending me to therapy. I was in therapy for about a year. I was on bed rest for 2 years. So long story short, I went from a wheelchair to a walker to a cane to now walking on my own. I mean, I still deal with pains from this accident, but I don't let it deter me, you know, from serving my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Till this day, every morning that I wake up, I have no feelings in my leg. Till this very day. So I think people, they look at me, people like, oh, nothing can't be wrong with her. You know, she look perfectly healthy, but you don't know what's going on inside of my body. You know, when I injured my neck in 2013, I ended up with what is called fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is similar to arthritis. You have widespread pain all over your body. So when it rains, I can tell you when it's going to rain because my whole body is in pain. I'm in bed. People don't know. When I'm live sometimes and they see me put up a screen picture there and I'm not there, I'm in bed going live. And people don't know that till now. I am going live from my bed playing music when you don't see me on the camera because my body is rocking in pain. So when they see me live sometime and you see me rocking, that's my good day. I'm doing good right now. But then when that music hit, my friend, you feel no pain, right? But trust me, after that live is done, I am done for the day. I am in bed. This is why I have to space out my live streams. I do like every other day. So right now I have 2 back-to-back, and only the Lord is my strength right now. I go Mondays on the African Portal, Tuesdays on HOD. Then I'm back on Fridays with my mom. And some Saturdays I'm on as well. But people don't know what I go through. I wake up every day with this. Every day since 2013, I've been doing the same routine. Get out of bed, sit on the edge of the bed for about 5 minutes until my legs wake up. And then I get up. Sometimes I fall right back because I didn't wait long enough. So then when I'm finally able to get up, I go on my way. There are times I'm walking and my leg just tap up on me. I can just be walking and have to stop in my track because this sharp pain just comes in my leg because I have nerve damage in my left leg. So I say, when you see people, you don't know what people are going through. Don't judge a book by its cover. I look perfectly fine outside. You know, you look at me, I'm 46 years old and I look perfectly fine. But you don't know all this struggle that I go through. I deal with severe migraines since I was 12. I'm 46 now, 34 years of pure migraine. Sometimes it lasts me 2 weeks. Prescription doesn't always help me. I have the strongest prescription that they can prescribe to me for migraines. And if I don't take it immediately when I feel a little headache, that's it. It will not go away for about 2 weeks. I have to get injections for my migraine because it gets that bad. I start seeing like little auras. And little auras are like the little stars. I'll see those. Sometimes it's like I'm going to pass out. That's how bad my headaches get sometimes. I get very nauseous. But you know, like I said, I've been dealing with this for 34 years, and it has not deterred me yet. Because I'm not going to sit there and question God as to why, God. Why am I not healed yet? Why am I going through all this? I feel like God just still testing me. Even though it's been 30 some years, I feel like it's just a test. You know, I don't know how long He's going to have me go through. Maybe I'm going to go through the rest of my life, but that's okay. That's not going to make me love God any less because I'm going through all of this stuff. I'm a soldier for Christ. I say it all the time. I'm a soldier for Christ. So there's no amount of pain that I go through that's going to let me love my God any less. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pressing because there are people that are doing far worse than I am. There are people that can't get out of the bed. At least I can get out of the bed. So when people see me, I perform, I can't run left, run right, and do cartwheels and backflips like everybody else at the shows. I'm going to stand right there in one place and do what I have to do because of my back. I can't do all that stuff. There are days, yeah, I can move a little bit, you know, like now, hey, I can do all this, but I'll pay for it later. But it is well, you know, so people see the glory, but they don't know your story, you know? So we just have to stay prayed up and stay close to Jesus. And one day I know that God will fully heal me to where I can do cartwheels again and backflips.
You know what? I'm just looking at you and listening, and I'm listening, and you know, you are very strong. You know, you're stronger. You know, you're wiser. You know, you are recovering. In fact, you're doing so well, and I can relate. You know, to your story. You know, but you know what? You know, with God we serve, He sustains us. You know what I
Amen.
mean? He gives us all this strength and like the the power and the strength, to deal with. I mean, everybody has a story to tell, So
Right.
I'm so touched with your story, and also thank you so much for allowing God to actually use you, to
Amen.
inspire, to make an impact. By your story, it's going to change somebody else's life right now. It's going to inspire, because like you said, we go through so much. I mean, from the COVID until now, people, they go through so much. You all have a story to tell, but this story, it's actually very powerful and so relevant right now. So yeah, one is encouraged, and yeah, so God is gonna keep you. It's gonna sustain you, and yeah, so yeah, I'm here to celebrate you, and I can't wait what's gonna happen for the next few years. And yeah, thank you
Amen.
so
Sky's
much.
the
You're a
limit.
blessing.
I'll be full production mode, Lord's willing, by 2023. Hey, I'm so determined to learn the ins and outs of this entire music industry, because anywhere that's going to save me a penny, I am willing to learn it, because I am a fast learner. So I don't think it's going to take me that long to learn this stuff right here. So I am determined. Like my sister, Mr. Marie Bowman Sound says, I'm determined to win. I am determined to win in everything that I set my hand or foot on. I'm not going to sit here and say I can't. I tell my kids all the time, there is no such thing as can't, because you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. You just have to
Yeah.
keep pushing. If it doesn't work out the first time, that's okay. You keep pressing, keep pushing. God is going to give you
That's
strength,
how
and
you
He's going to
learn,
give you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and how to get it. That's why I'm asking Him to give me with more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to learn this production thing, because I'm not going to stop until I get it. I don't care how long it takes me. I am going to learn the ins and outs of this thing, that it will save me 1 hour trip. I have to go 1 hour to the studio every time that I have to record. For the past 2 years, I've been driving 1 hour to the studio. Then you have studio time. Then you have to pay to get it mixed and mastered. Then you have to pay. It's all this stuff that you have to pay for. So if I can learn this on my own, I can save some money, and then I can sit there and bless someone else. I say a lot of us, we're in this industry. If you're able to bless people, bless them. Don't hold it to yourself. God bless you to be a blessing to others. But people are just very selfish in this industry, So we all have a lot to learn as children of God, because some people say they're children of God, but their motives are totally different. So we just have to do better. You have to know better to do better.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, it's a reality. Some of the things that you've just highlighted, the thing we see, these are the things that we see everywhere. It's because it's a competitive space. I mean, we get so many personalities, and also, I like the emphasis on the issue of, we need to also start learning, doing things for ourselves. Like being a producer, you're going to be an amazing producer, and also there's information out there. You have resources like YouTube, you know what I
Oh yeah.
mean? So it's a matter of making, waiting that time, and also going out there, acquire the knowledge and apply, and apply all that knowledge. So yeah, so I'm also learning as well some of the things.
Yeah.
As a music minister myself, I had to learn to do certain things. Things like video editing. Video editing. You know what I mean, and and other things as well. So I'm still learning. We have to grow. It's part of growing up as well. We need to grow. And we need to expose ourselves. We need to challenge ourselves. Yeah. So there's a saying that says, "Winners win." Like you said, we need to be hard workers. We need to go out there, and anything is possible, but also, we need to, whatever we do in our lives, the dreams that we have, we need to invite God's intervention. We need God, to guide us, God to be the center of everything, you know what I mean? And to protect us, and also, like I said, for him also to be our source of strength, and also to be our support, because we need that support, we need that coping mechanism. So only God can do that, Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much. I'm very emotional right now, and very right now, I feel so empowered, by this constructive conversation, because you know what, we need to be real, and we need to be open about situations, and also about issues as well, and without being, without having to worry or fear anything, you know what I mean? Because it's educating ourselves. It's also part of sharing the information, the current generation as well, and also talking about what is happening within the industry, I mean, the space that we are in. Yeah, so thank you so much again, my friend, and you are a blessing. Thank you so
much. My pleasure. God bless you. God bless everyone that's locked in. Michelle, Bro Wild, DJ GKP, everybody that's just coming in. I greet you all in the mighty name of Jesus. Tat Glenn, I'm not sure who that is, but God bless you. Sister China, Easy P, bless you. Sister Iris Abila, God bless you. Everybody, God bless you. Those that will be watching the rebroadcast, God bless you too. Please kindly support my brother here, guys. Let me tell you, he's a breath of fresh air, which is why I said I have all the time in the world. I made sure I make myself available, because you're good people, so I had to make myself available. And once we're done here, then I'll get on the road and do what I have to do.
Thank you so much. You know what? I'm just excited because I'll tell you why. South Africa, here in South Africa, we love gospel music. We love gospel rap music, to be honest with you. So I'm just excited that the gospel lovers, they will hear, about they will get to hear your music online, and also, you've just inspired someone, a child. You just inspired someone, because there's someone out there who's going through so much. It's like, how do I begin? Where do I start? So you just inspired someone, just encouraged someone to say, what, anything is possible, God with everything. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day. And we are
God bless you.
So powerful.
Hi, Sterling Roberts. That's my brother Sterling Roberts, right? They had to shout out real quick.
I have to let go now. Thank you so much. I appreciate my friend. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it was wonderful. Thank you.
You're amazing. Thank you so much. Keep well. Bye-bye.
God bless you. Bye, Michelle. God bless you.
Thank you so much. No time. Thank you so much, my friend. We're out of here now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, now is what a conversation. Okay, that was Izzy Thomas, guys, from Florida. Thank you so much for everything. It was amazing having you on the show. Thank you. Thank you, guys, for tuning in. Thank you so much. I thank everyone. Bye, Mam Chini. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michelle. I thank everyone. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much. Very nice.